Hello students, today we are starting the last chapter, that is chapter number 12, biotechnology and its applications. As we have already done the chapter number 12, so according to that, biotechnology, what do we mean by the biotechnology means when we are using the living organisms and the products of the living organisms for the welfare of the humankind. That is known as biotechnology. So in this chapter, we are just seeking that how can we use this biotechnology for the welfare of the mankind. So first, we will do the biotechnology application in agriculture. You can see here. So in this chapter, firstly, we will do the biotechnology application in the agriculture. Second, we will discuss about the biotechnological application in the medicines, right? And then transgenic animals, and then the ethical issues. Means ethical issues includes the issues which means we are not free to do anything, right? There are some limitations where we cannot use biotechnology, right? So that comes under the ethical issues. Means what are the problematic areas or the limited areas where we cannot use the biotechnology, right? So, firstly, we will see what are the various applications of biotechnology. You can see here, firstly, uh, you can see here therapeutics, right? So, therapeutics is, you can say, the treatment, then the diagnostics, genetically modified crops for the agriculture, processed food, bioremediation, waste treatment, and also the energy production. So these are the main important areas where we can use the biotechnology. Now, what are the three critical research areas of the biotechnology? That includes number one, to provide the best catalyst, right? Through the biotechnology, we can provide the best catalyst which is suitable for the any kind of process so that our production, our yield can be more improved. The second one is creating the optimal conditions through the genetic engineering for the catalyst to act. We know that catalyst, if we are talking about the living organism or the biotechnology, here the catalyst is the enzyme. So for the enzyme to work, we require optimum temperature also, we require optimum pH also, optimum pressure also, whatever the things are required. So biotechnology also provide that optimal condition through the engineering so that our catalyst can work properly and we can get a good product. And the last one is it also provide the downstream processing. Downstream processing basically includes to just purify the product. When we purify the product which is just come out from the factory, so the purification, the bottling, etc., and the packaging, that includes the downstream processing. It is done basically to purify the product or any organic compound. So that includes your downstream processing. Our first topic we are going to see here is the biotechnology applications in agriculture. So in the agriculture, we are having again three options. Number one is the agrochemical based agriculture. In this, we are using certain types of chemicals, right? Which improve the just variety, not variety, you can say just enhance the production of the crop. So that is agrochemical based agriculture. Second one is the organic agriculture. Organic agriculture is the one in which we are not using any kind of chemicals. We are using the biopesticides, we are using the biofertilizers, etc. And the third one is genetically engineered crops, right? Genetically engineered crops means genetically modified crops in which there are crops which in which some foreign gene has been introduced, and then these act as a more good variety so that they can be pest resistant, they produce a good yield, right? That includes your genetically modified crops.